chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too, now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up for.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming.
Aye, aye, Cap.
The Enterprise will have 4 mithril engines, each needing its own displacement stack. So just 3 more like this, and they'll be finished.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
sacred crystal too? You're joking.
Trouble with the ledgers. What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
You told Nan about Kupka. Hopefully all our old friends can rest easy now.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations. I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean?
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgor.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, she says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened to...
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgor. If we assume that his newfound magics require addition, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the high. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place.
Even so.
Good hunting, Clyde.
She had a man of Grieger.
Please, teach me how to fight.
is certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? Now, will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question, which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy. Get it, boy!
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off. So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, now we know what you're after. I can see about getting some.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me.
I was just on my way to see him.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow...
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised the Fenrir of legend served Shiva, and while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Nick told me she was building a ship.
Clive.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Oh, don't make me... A little. Listen. I've some... And it's maybe my fault. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. I can straighten it out, I swear, but I'm gonna need help keeping it from...
Be late for that, I'd say.
There you are!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they... And instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of...
Those ledgers were my...
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean... Is there anything I can do to...
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are.
A little something Sid and I set aside for... when time's got... And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be... You know how it is with this place. Orders to bark.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. You know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really?
No.
Clive!
I wasn't expecting to, but it seems we still owe you a considerable, and though I doubt it's what you were expecting.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever buy. Anyway, Why are you the one here asking a bit much, sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it?
Something like that. Most days I think he's...
Same as always. Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander. Word is, he was probably knew that without his strong arm and level, Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would...
His death was hard on everyone.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who... I reckon what he saw in Sid, and don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
There's talk that the glass gate flood.
Did you hear?
The gate's to hell.
I want to see you. It's all right.
Time was there were great coin sacks swinging from...
Tea without sweet water and oil of talc.
Milady.
Gifts? Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the hideaway and to...
I thought you might Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. The man owed my contribution to the restoration.
You once told... I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
Otto is lucky to have... I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. And blamed himself for not being able to... I don't know how it happened. Whether there was anything he could have done. But it was clear.
I didn't know.
How could you have? Besides Sid, I've an ill habit. Given that both of...
Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us. Good. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told...
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you won't have... Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you. I may have tossed a talent or two in the hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might... A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only... You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell...
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you, then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy...
I knew so little about...
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him. How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died? 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we sat up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man